In the heart of the forest where no map dared claim the land, there resides a knight clad not in steel, but in plates of bark and ivy, his visor shadowed, his form draped in moss as if the woods themselves had decided to walk. Travelers call him the Green Knight, though none who spoke the name claimed to have seen his face. Any who survived an encounter remembered only the book. The Grimoire, bound in leather too supple to be cowhide, its cover bears no title, only a faint green sheen that shifted like oil when caught in torchlight. The knight carries it always, cradled in gauntlets that look grown, not forged. It was said the grimoire can be opened by any hand, but only once. Whatever was read inside would write itself into the reader's flesh, twisting their veins into script, their bones into wood. Some became walking tomes, skin engraved with words and languages that had no sound. Others vanished entirely, their names appearing on pages that had not been there before. The knight never spoke. He appeared only when the forest grew hungry, when men built too many roads or cut too many trees. Sometimes he carried the grimoire to the guilty and opened it before them. Other times he left it behind, waiting to be found by the unsuspecting. The whispers would do the rest. A woodcutter once tried to burn it. 3 days later, he was found against a stump, trees sprouting from the hollows of his eyes. The villagers, terrified, cut out the growth and planted his eyes where he lay. They swore the ground whispered long after his burial. When towns first pressed against the edge of the forest, men would clear space to build. On the first day they felled trees. On the second, men began to vanish. By the third, the townsfolk disappeared from their homes. On the fourth day, the place was empty with only roots crawling up through the floors where houses had stood. One town, desperate, hired a knight of their own to slay the Green Knight. He returned raving, his flesh carved with moving words. Within a day, he had become a cannibal, tearing into neighbors until he was finally cut down and burned. Over the years, those who survived passed down rules. 6 commandments whispered from village to village, scrawled on wooden placards at the edge of town. The rules: 1. Do not enter the woods. 2. Take only trees that have fallen at the edge of the forest. 3. If you cut a tree and it bleeds, stop. Fetch a lamb or calf. Sacrifice it at the stump with the axe you struck. Leave both. Do not return. 4. If you see the Green Knight, warn the nearest town. Do not return to the place where you saw him. 5. If you see the grimoire, do not touch it. Do not read it. Leave. 6. If another attempts to read the book, kill them before they finish. No one enters the Hollowwood Forest now. Travelers are told the rules upon arrival. Those who ignore them are executed, for mercy cannot shield anyone from the Green Knight's justice. And still, every few years, whispers reach the surviving towns of a new settlement built too close, or loggers bold enough to test the woods. The people keep their distance. They know what follows. Once the Green Knight comes, there is no stopping him. And once the grimoire opens, it will write until it is satisfied.